Monday, September 2024. It is Labor Day. This is Rick with the Mercedes Diesel Guy channel. This is my 2002 Mercedes-Benz ML320 behind me. Uh, so I just want to try to film a quick update. I just filmed one, but it went 16 minutes, so I'm going to try to cut that down shortly. I've had the car on the road and I've been driving it since I think the end of April. It has been absolutely fantastic. Zero complaints out of me. I'm overall fairly well pleased with the cosmetics. If I look at the front bumper on the right angle, I can tell that there must be some kind of bracket behind it that's bent, because if you're looking for it, it is a little bit wonky. Not enough really to bother me. I've got this right here. I've got this repair here on the grill, but once again, it's good enough for the likes of me. I am really happy with the overall with the truck bed liner. You can see there's got some white staining here on the bottom, and that's for the family getting in and out of the car with sunscreen on. So I'm gonna have to see if I can clean that off. If not, I'll have to respray it at some point. Not a big deal. On the other side, it is chipping and flaking off. I had that problem on this side already, and the solution was to use the pressure washer, take it all off, then scuff, prime, and respray, and that worked on this side. I may have to do that on the driver's side. This here, like I said, if you're looking for it, this is powerfully ugly. However, it's not a perfect match by any means, but for a can of off-the-shelf Rust-Oleum, I'm happy with actually how close a match that is. I still get the rippling there in the tailgate, but I don't see any real reason to get that to fix that any more than it is. It's been a great tow vehicle for the camper. However, last night we were coming back from a trip, and the wiring to the camper, there was an issue where the camper's taillights are not working properly. I've got a little plug-in tester that goes right into the car side of the wiring, and it showed that the problem is on the car side, so I'm gonna have to inspect that. I've had issues with the previous owners towing wiring before. It just wasn't a good install. I've had some short circuits that blew fuses, so that's kind of happening again. It's probably not the same connections, not the ones I fixed. It's probably some of the other connections in the system, so we'll take a look at that probably today. The only other two things of note are the power steering is leaking a little bit, but I've put nearly 5,000 miles on it already. Just had to add an ounce or two to the reservoir a few weeks ago, so it's a very, very slow leak, probably at the rack. It's not worth my time and effort and money to fix it yet. I'm just going to keep an eye on that and top it off as need be. Definitely, if the car's been sitting for a week or so and I start it up, I can smell a little bit of oil burning off the exhaust headers. So I'm going to be doing valve cover gaskets also at the next oil change, and I do want to replace the fuel filter. It's in a very tight space, so I didn't do that yet. I tried, but I need to do some more research and see if there's any sort of trick on that. And I do want to preemptively replace the fuel pump, only because I suspect it to be original. I've got 225,000 miles on this already, and or more than that. And I really just want to put a brand new one in there just for peace of mind, because in my experience, I don't get any warning when a fuel pump goes out, and it's going to strand me on the highway at some point. And then I have other projects to take care of, like in the winter I'll have to rebuild the roof on the camper there. I've got some issues with the fuel injection on the silver bus that happened earlier this season, so I'm going to have to go through and test every component on that. I already replaced the wear and tear items which needed to be replaced anyway, and that didn't fix it. Need to strip down the parts car here. keep what I want, sell the rest, and junk the shell just to get it out of the driveway. And then need to get back to working on the project van again. I've done basically nothing mechanical yet. Just need to do a little more rust work on it, then get into mechanics. And that's really where things are right now. So that is my 5-minute update. This is Rick with the Mercedes Diesel Guy channel, and I will try to eventually catch up on processing the video backlog.